It's another Sunday, it's another brawl, what are we doing?
Nonsense Rumble!
That's absolutely right, Rick. What are we doing today?
We're doing the Primarchs of Warhammer 40,000. We've done this already, so this is going to be round 2. We both picked Sanguinius last time, so...
Yeah, pretty good summary, really. We're saying Warhammer 40k, but we very much defined it as, like, pre-heresy Primarchs.
Yeah, like pre-heresy, dawn of the heresy, like, during the heresy, not the end of the heresy, because that's when Horus is juiced up on Super Chaos and wins everything.
Like, the only person Horus couldn't beat is the Emperor, and even then it was pretty damn close.
Yeah, he needed Sanguinius to soften him up, and also to be distracted by that one guy that came in.
It's one of the
Horus
worst.
just like eviscerated.
It's one of the worst parts of the story because it's such a. I think we went over this exact same conversation last time, but fuck it, we're doing it again because we're here. It's such a pinnacle of it's just a normal dude. And Horus obliterates him, and that's what fucking makes the Emperor go, oh, fuck, I need to protect humankind. What am I doing? Fuck you. But then they change the fucking law to be like, actually, that one human who walked in is like an Eternal, and they're not meant to be able to die. But Horus killed him. And then it's like, oh, okay, so the fucking original meaning of this entire moment is just completely shit on.
Yeah. I think that's because they retroactively made the guy more interesting before that.
But that's not the point. That defeats the point of the character. It's meant to be just a dude.
It's meant to be a guy just like delivering Postmates or whatever.
All right, not quite that simple, but yeah, it's meant to be just a human dude who's like, I don't stand a chance, but someone has to do something.
Yeah, and Horus just like unmakes him on the spot.
Yeah, because it's Horus.
And the Emperor goes from fighting his son to having to murder his son.
Anyway, for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, what we do on this particular show is we pick a category which we very succinctly explained and didn't waffle at all, and pick characters who fit that category and argue why my guy would beat your guy. As Rick mentioned, we did this before and we both picked Sanguinius, meaning it was a tie. Meaning we still haven't got a definitive winner as far as Primarch on Primarch action goes.
Yes.
That being said...
even then, there can be a bit of rock, paper, scissors here as well, so...
absolutely can be. I will say, unofficially, I've made sure not to include my honourable mention from last time. Not necessarily in the fight itself, that's perfectly legal and fine, but I'm not bringing up my honourable mention again in the honourable mention slot, because that would be dumb. Rick, who's your honourable mention?
My honourable mention? Big gun, big women, big fun. The man's so hench he has a tank named after him that his dudes can't even use. Leman Russ.
Leman Russ is a good choice. He is the Primarch of the Space Wolves.
Yes, the big old space puppies guy. And yeah, the Leman Russ tank that the Imperial Guard use, like, not a single Space Marine can fit in one of those. It's really funny.
And this is the point where we have to reveal a harsh and sad truth about the Games Workshop game, and that is, no guys, the models aren't to scale.
Yeah.
Because if you look at a Space Marine model, that could fit in a fucking Leman Russ tank.
Oh yeah, totally. And 10 of them can definitely not fit in a Rhino.
No, God, no. They'd struggle to fit 10 of those in a Land Raider.
Yeah, you definitely can't. Like, you can't even fit one Chaos Marine in a Land Raider because they've got the spikes on their shoulders.
Yeah, don't think about it.
Like, maybe lying down, but they...
That is so funny to me, because it's just like, okay, guys, we've got the Rhino. It's our transport for today. Get your squad in there. How are we going to do this, boss? And they just lie down like a big old fucking man orgy, which is great for the Emperor's sons, but everyone else is like, I'm not sure about this shit, boss.
Yeah, you got your freaking, berserkinators just kind of, shimmying in on their elbows, because even going in on their hands and knees is too tall.
Games Workshop is dumb. That's so dumb.
Yeah, and there was even a rule where, for the Land Raider, you needed to be able to deploy from the front, so if you parked an enemy model in front of it, then they couldn't open the door and you couldn't get your dudes out, which is normally not a problem because you could just reverse and then tank shock the guy. But if you park someone behind and you couldn't tank shock without any movement as well, so yeah, it was rather funny.
Okay, I understand that as that's actually quite funny. However, if you're playing the game and allow yourself to be put in that position, you're a fucking idiot.
Oh, and also you don't get line of sight from your las cannons.
Okay, if you want to talk about line of sight rules, I got really fucking annoyed one day because it was when Kill Team was was relatively new.
Right.
And Kill Team was you're lucky if you've even got an entire squad of dudes, let alone because every model you have plays individually because it's that small scale of a game. And I had my guys
full skirmish. Yeah,
I had my guys camped on objectives around walls, and the guy I was playing with knew it was my first game of Kill Team, and they were like, "Cool, I'm going to charge your scout with my Termagant," and I was like, "Yep, cool. I'm going to roll for my Overwatch," and he was like, "Oh no, you don't get Overwatch," and I'm like, "What do you mean I don't get Overwatch?" It's like, well, because my character's coming at you from around a wall, so you can't see my character before he gets to you, and I'm like, well, that's not fucking true though, is it? Because there's still 4 inches between the wall and the objective, so he'll see you there. He's like, yeah, but in Kill Team, if the character starts behind, if you can't see it at the beginning of the turn, you can't get Overwatch at all. And I'm like, well, that's stupid, but I also wouldn't have positioned my characters that way if I knew that. And you know this is my first game.
Yeah.
And then he did that thing that all people do when they get caught in this sort of thing, and they just sort of shrug and goes, yeah, but I want to win though. And it's like, okay, but like, this isn't a tournament. We're not playing for points. We're just having fun. So much so it's my first game. You're a dick. No, I'm not playing with you again.
Yeah.
This isn't why I play the game.
Yeah, and to wit, I've not heard you talk about playing Kill Team ever since.
Well, I don't go to Games Workshop anymore. It's filled with some of the worst people.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the best people as well. Just in case, for some reason, someone I used to play with listens to this, I'm probably not talking about you.
Unless you're the person that punches our other mutual friend on the reg, in which case we are talking about you.
I don't even remember his name, but no one particularly liked him, so it's fine.
Yeah, cool.
Well, I told our mutual friend that it's like, he's never done that in front of me, and if he does do that in front of me, I will slap him for you. Like,
yeah,
that's not okay.
Meanwhile,
anyway, yeah, sorry, we're talking about Warhammer.
Meanwhile, it was my chance to ask you, do you have an honourable mention for today?
I do. My honourable mention today is, well, I'm not going to beat around the bush. It's Angron, because Angron is all about that raw power. He's great in a one-on-one fight. He really is. However, clues in his name. He's a very angry man.
And he's already got the nails of pain by this point as well. Like, when he was discovered, he was already had them from his time as a gladiator, right?
Yeah, they're called the Butcher's Nails, and
yeah.
Angron is the most tragic. Well, I don't know if he's the most tragic figure in Warhammer lore, but he's fucking up there because they make it so painfully clear in every story involving him that he could have been the best goddamn Primarch in the Emperor's legions.
But he never had a chance.
He never had a chance. Never had a chance. And even the way his brothers deal with him is just sad, because Guilliman fucking hates Angron. And Angron...
And this is pre-heresy as well.
Yeah, it's pre-heresy. And Angron fucking gives it to Guilliman of just like, you don't understand. I was a slave and had to fight my way to the top, and you were a pampered little bitch who didn't have to fight for anything. And Guilliman's like, yeah, but that's no excuse. And it's just like, you're not fucking listening, girly man. And then compare that to Lionel Johnson, who also hates Angron. But when Angron and the Lion's last conversation ended, do you know what the Lion said to Angron?
What did he say?
I forgive you.
Huh.
Because it's not Angron's fault.
Yeah, and the Lion essentially rose up from nothing on Caliban as well, didn't he?
Let's not beat around the bush at all here. The Lion's a dick. But if the Lion can do that for Angron and Guilliman can't, what does that say about Guilliman?
Yeah, it means that there is an interesting character and a not interesting character.
Oh, goodness. I think Guilliman's interesting, don't get me wrong. He just got really fucking a raw deal from being someone's favourite. And no, I'm not talking about the Emperor.
No, we're talking about someone who wrote a couple of codexes and still gets slagged off to this day.
Yeah, because he made everyone else irrelevant except for his Smurfs.
Yeah. And the Necrons for about 20 minutes.
Oh, God. Anyway, honourable mentions, Angron and Leman Russ. That would be a fucking fun fight in its own right.
Yeah, it would.
Anyway, Rick, who's your actual pick today?
My one is, what's the chance that you pick Leman Russ? Because I picked Magnus the Red.
Magnus the Red is a damn good pick, though.
Yeah. He gets beaten by Leman Russ because they can, essentially partially nullify, magic in general. And the time that Leman Russ beats Angron, he has the Sisters of Silence to properly fuck with space-time magic.
Okay, I just want to say something right now, Rick. You definitely said the wrong name then. You said Angron.
I said Angron, didn't I? Yeah, Magnus the Red.
It's okay. Angron is also very red.
Yes. Angron the also red.
It's really weird because Magnus should be called Magnus the Purple.
Yes. And then after that, all the guys turn like blue and gold because like they don't want them to be red anymore.
As far as distinctive Space Marine legions go, boy, do the Thousand Suns get... Even their pre-heresy days, their armor was sick, and their paint scheme was awesome. But turning them into space fucking pharaohs was a stroke of genius design-wise.
Yeah, absolutely. They do look very cool, and it's one of those few things where modifying the Space Marine armor to be something else, for once, it really adds something.
It does. And they also get their own unique unit, and I am a fucking sucker for that, especially when it comes to Chaos.
Yeah, because Chaos don't. Like when Chaos gets a unique unit, it's a demon.
Yeah. Or
and that's what separates them. Yeah, or core berserkers, and that's what separates them from Marines. Like you've got your Mark of Chaos thing for each of the 4 gods. So like your Plague Marines, your core berserkers, your Noise Marines, and your like your Thousand Suns, just like general dudes. But if you're playing Thousand Suns, you can just play those general dudes as normal.
I think they're called Rubric Marines.
Yeah, the Rubric Marines, the ones that used to have 2 wounds back in the day when that was a big deal.
Yeah, because they're not actual dudes in those armor. It's just dust now.
Yes. So yeah, Magnus the Red is my pick. Very big, very strong, very psychic. Who are you going to try and beat him with?
The really sad thing is I've had to contain myself the entire time you've spoken, because you've even said it yourself, you've lost today.
Yes. My epithet is, what are the chances that you pick one of our mutual favourites?
I picked Lemon Russ.
Yeah.
And I picked Lemon Russ not just because, like, as far as Jules goes, he's one of the few confirmed Primarchs who has killed another Primarch.
Yes.
The one that Rick picked.
Yes. Yeah. And again, he loses to the Lion, so there is literally rock, paper, scissors in play here.
He loses to the Lion, however, a big reason why I picked Russ is also because Russ has been asked, hey, on the off chance that all the Primarchs have to fight each other, is there anyone you think you can't beat? And he's just like, listen, Angron's angry, I'll kill him. Easy. Gulliman's a bookworm, fuck him. It will be close with the Lion, but I'd win. That's what Lehman Russ says. I'm not saying it would happen.
Yeah.
The only Primarchs he says that he's unsure if he'd beat in a one-on-one fight are...
The Khan?
No, he reckons he'll beat Khan.
Okay.
He names Sanguinius. He says, I'm not sure about Sanguinius because he can do that flying ship and it's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
And he also says, depending on the day, it's a 50-50 with Horus.
Right, okay.
But here's the thing. Lehman Russ is a Viking. And he talks a lot of shit.
Yeah. Like part of Vikings are skalds. And what are skalds? They're just angry bards.
So the reason why I think he's 50-50 with Horus, or why he thinks he's 50-50 with Horus, is he likes Horus, and Horus is meant to be in charge. And he can't be not in charge if he's not the best. So therefore... if Horus is in charge and been placed in charge by the Emperor, Horus must be better than me.
Yeah, he's got himself in that mental gym for every time he gets asked that question to do all the mental gymnastics.
Pretty much. But the fact that he just goes, I'll beat the Lion, no problem. It's like, fuck off. If there's, I don't even like Lionel Johnson that much. But as far as one-on-one duelists go, there's not many people who could go toe-to-toe with the Lion.
Yeah.
That being said, I think Russ could beat the Lion if death was on the line. We've waffled a lot today already about stuff that's not necessarily relevant, but I think it is an important... I still think Lehman Russ wins today's fight against Magnus.
Oh, he does. Like, it's not even a question. While I was researching, I was like, I'm intentionally picking rock.
But there is an interesting question to be raised, because during the duel in question, the fated duel between Magnus and Russ, it is very explicitly stated that Magnus is not trying to kill Russ.
Yeah, and also he can't bring his full powers to bear because of the Sisters of Silence.
So it's one of those where, I think Russ wins every day of the week against Magnus. But in their canonical duel, there is a fucking imbalance, because Russ is out to kill, and that's already a scary prospect, whereas Magnus is deliberately holding back, as well as not being able to unleash all of his psychic abilities.
Yeah, and now I have picked Magnus the Red for both the retrospective and the Rumble.
You picked him as your strategist, didn't you, for retrospective? Not
Yeah, for
strategist, leader.
Yeah, leader. Basically, one of those things for a theoretical character-driven army.
Yeah. But unfortunately, he's on the losing end today.
Yeah. So Leman Russ wins.
Yes, the Wolf of Fenris feasts mightily this day.
No. There are no wolves on Fenris.
Okay.
I know that gag.
Before we go, just a very quick tangent. I'm actually not sure what the status of Neiman Russ is. Isn't he one of the Primarchs who's just missing and we don't really know where he is?
I think he is. So he's one of the ones that's like on the line for like getting a model relatively shortly.
Well, I don't know about shortly, but like he's definitely not dead. We'll put it that way. He's one of those characters who can theoretically just show up, right?
Yeah. And when in doubt, you can always get the Joy Toy for like £100.
The Joy Toy?
Yeah, so there's a Joy Toy action figure of Leman Russ, and he looks really cool, and I'll send it to you.
I didn't know what you meant by Joy Toy, because you said Joy Toy, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's why I said Joy Toy? What? So it's just an action figure. Okay, got it. So that brings Primarchs round 2 to a close. Feels like a hollow victory, because it almost feels like Rick through the match.
Only because you might have picked literally anyone else.
You vastly overestimate Magnus's dueling ability.
Yeah, sure.
If I picked Angron would kick the shit out of him.
Depending on how much Khorne there was. If Khorne was in the mix and like helping to nullify magic, then yes.
You're putting far too much emphasis on the magical ability here in a duel.
Yeah. Oh well.
We're not talking about fucking. He's not a god at the level we're talking about.
Sure.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It didn't happen. I'm just saying. I don't think Magnus beats many people in a one-on-one duel. Or Primarchs anyway. Even Gulliman would stand a good chance against fucking Magnus, and Gulliman's not a one-on-one fighter.
No, he ain't.
But yes, join us again next week, guys. For we don't even know yet. We ain't planned it, but it'll be. What is it? May?
Yeah, it will be.
Maybe a space-themed one, as if this one wasn't.
Bye, everybody.